Hello everyone, I'd like to talk about an issue that I seem to be literally the only person to care about. Daredevil Season 2's ending. Now I know this seems like a pretty trivial issue, but in my opinion Daredevil's second season finale was both warrantless and inauthentic. Not only that, but it set a really unfortunate trend in the Marvel Netflix series that could doom itself in the long run. So a quick rundown for those who don't know. 90% of Daredevil Season 2 had both compelling plot progression and very cool action scenes. The first 4 episodes of The Punisher, front and center, may be one of the single greatest television arcs I've ever seen. But my absolute favorite part of the entire series was the character conflicts, most of all, Matt's. Throughout the whole season, he's being torn from the inside out about what he perceives to be his uselessness, both as Daredevil and as a lawyer. He appears to be losing on all fronts. And towards the end of the series, I was dying to see what happened, much less with the plot than how Matt would deal with this existential crisis. And even if he didn't solve it, per se, I was expecting some kind of resolution because that's exactly what Matt would do in the comics. He's known for overcoming terrible tragedy and learning from experiences to become a better hero. Alright, it's been 2 years, but I'm going to give a spoiler alert just in case. In the final episode, Matt's ally and former girlfriend, Elektra, is killed in action, and not the way it should have been, or by the person who should have done it, but that's another issue entirely. It's only the second thing that pisses me off most. And literally in the last minute, just when I thought that Matt was going to say to himself, or Foggy, or Karen, look, I'm not perfect, and the law isn't perfect, but I'll never stop fighting, and I won't do it alone, he decides to tell Karen he's Daredevil instead. And that was it. They took the most important part of Matt and just dropped it, almost like they forgot about it. I was crushed. I honestly don't know why they did this, but whether it's things like this, like outrageous plot progression, like in Jessica Jones, cartoonish second villains in Luke Cage, or just plain boredom in Iron Fist, I've lost most of my faith in Marvel's Netflix series because they just don't seem to be seeing the forest for the trees anymore. I honestly hope they can just trim the number of episodes per season and trust the source material a bit more, but I'm not holding my breath. And in the meantime, I'll be getting ready for Stranger Things Season 2.